What's going on YouTube? We're gonna do a little PC, then it's gonna be just these three cards and then Packer stuff in the case, because a lot of stuff is gonna eventually have to be moved because the set cards come in and I'm on limited space. So Michael Myers auto, which is Nick Castle, is the person who was Michael Myers, and for this particular photo, Casey Mize, Bowman Chrome first auto, on card auto. I just recently got this Max Clark Bowman Chrome first auto. Then Packer stuff, all with cool stories. 108-yard kickoff return, inscription, Randall Cobb, auto 25. And I was at that game with my dad. So my dad got tickets for the first game of the season that year. I'll get my finger out of the way. I'll stop doing that. It looks annoying. Sorry. But anyways, inscription. I love inscriptions. You guys know that. I love on card. You know that. Fits the bill. I was at the darn game. Had to have it. Sorry. That's what it's going to be. Had to get a modern player, someone that's on the team in the case. But I have this Christian Watson instant access auto, clean auto, white card stock. I love the kid. Had some hard times. He's special. He's special if you could just get on the field. Anyways, reminiscent here. Oh, 09. Exquisite version out of 25. What? 2 out of 25. Clay Matthews rookie auto. On card. Ta-da. It's not like it's... I mean, there's going to be some that's not going to have on card in here, but a lot of them are. Ring of Honor, Desmond Howard. You don't see that every day, do you? Look at the ink is just awesome on that card. And then, yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is flawless out of 20, 17 out of 20, John Kuhn. That's game used as well. That's craziness. You don't find those cards up for sale very often. Got this in a deal. That's the 2 out of 25 version, which is the Brett Favre on card 5-star auto. Got that deal in a deal at a card show in Green Bay quite a few years ago already now. This one is recently in my collection, and it's one that I absolutely adore. Brett Favre, inscribed 3-time MVP, inscribed with his number 4, which is nice because that one isn't. Because he doesn't do it all the time. I wish he did on that one. Make it a little more better, but you get what you get, of course. But that one's 3-time MVP, and I got number 3 of 10. So for the 3-time MVP, Brett Favre. If I can't have the 4 of 10, you might as well have the 3 of 10, right? Yep. Love this card. I recently got this one in the last year, number 3 of 5. I love the ghost image in the back. That's why I loved it so much. Jerseys, dual jersey auto, on card auto of Brett Favre. So a nice little Brett Favre section right here with some fine examples of his auto. Beautiful. Here's where it gets kind of fun too. I'll get the glare out of there. I'll try. This is number 2 of 6. So let me see if I could show it to you real quick. It's upside down. 2 of 6. Beautiful. I'll put it back in there carefully because I got the case wide open here. Number 2 of 6. Game used Reinitsky patch. That's one of my favorites. It's gnarly, you know. And this is by absolute happenstance, circumstance. It's 2 of 6. I just showed it to you. Well, now we're getting to the Aaron Rodgers sections. Just below that 2 of 6 is, I'll zoom in to this 2 of 6 of Aaron Rodgers from Impeccable. And it's glared, I'm sorry, but that's better. There you go. Quinky Dink of the century, so I stacked them. Just by chance. I was in a deal with Michael Phillips. Thank you, sir. for that. And then my 2 5-stars. One is for the Super Bowl MVP. That was one of my very first big card pickups. I've had them all since this card came out. I've had it out of 50, 13 out of 50, and the 27 out of 50. I'm just trying to look at numbering too. So 5-star. This is for the MVP of the league. Beautiful examples of Aaron Rodgers autographs. This one came out of an afterthought box that I had for a while, and I finally just found it. I have 25 absolute patch. Donald Driver, game used. Crazy. Yeah. Just found it in my stuff. Anyways, 42 out of 99. My baby, BJ Raji, exquisite rookie auto. I got these in a same deal together. Willie Wood, Jim Taylor, National Treasures, 09 National Treasures, 101s, autographs. Love them. Look at them shine. Anyways, the Gravedigger. I only seen 2 of these in my lifetime, and I have one of them. The Gravedigger inscription part. There's many Gilbert Brown Super Bowl autos, but I've only seen 2 with the Gravedigger inscribed. So that's my baby. That was my dude. I paid not too much for this, really. And I think I was like at the time $50. And the next one, the other one sold the next day for like $150. And if you had a chance at one of these, like I did, you probably paid a lot more. And I had big money on that card. Haven't seen, other than those 2, have never seen one since. Anyways, rarity, love stuff like that, love inscriptions. Sorry if my hand had been in the way. This one's rarity. We're talking about rarity. 2011 gold standard. Get my hand out of the way. I'm sorry. Diamond card for the Packers. Each diamond represents a Super Bowl. I have number 44. If you're thinking, well, if you're going by Super Bowls, that would have been the last Super Bowl they won, which is number 45, which is the Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl. If you're going by each Super Bowl represented. That's an incredibly rare card. Never seen another Packer one. I've owned a 49er one, and I gave that to a friend. This I got from a friend that says thanks for helping out through the days, and I made a card friend, and he helped me out with this card. Thank you. And here we're in the murderer's row, kind of, but it's all just horizontal cards that I put in here. Don Hutson cut. I don't even know what this is, how many this is out of. 50. See, he's not incredibly rare as a cut. A nice cut. I thought this one was one of the nicer ones I've ever owned. So this is the one that stays in my collection, and I think it's perfect spot. So, but even then, Don Hutson cuts still go for a little bit. This is a 101. Can't say much more about that. It's the Super Bowl 45 piece of pylon for Nick Collins. No other Nick Collins card I could say would be much better than 101, or maybe some 101 rookies. But this is pretty darn cool, I would have to say. One of the Nick Collins best cards, and one of my favorite players. I got this. This is a cut from Mike Michalski, Ring of Honor Hall of Famer. Doesn't have much. Very, very rare cut. Sorry if I'm shaking because I'm standing and I don't have my phone sitting on anything. So I'm doing my best. Then Sterling Sharp, game used patch auto. This is a sticker auto, but still National Treasures. I think it's out of 25. Game used. That's the point. Got this for I think $70 on Blowout Cards forums. Tony Canadeo, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Ring of Honor. He's got a retired number in Green Bay, number 3. So, yeah. What a player. I got some modern in here with Jordan Love. And I guess Aaron Rodgers, because he's still in the league, I guess, still at this moment. And then Brett Favre. So this is a Dare to Tear card from Legacy out of 60 something, 65. So I guess it's not incredibly rare being out of 65, but known as Torn-It. So I guess maybe it's more valuable. I don't know, but as I'm like, I'm not tearing it. I got my players on it. Why would I tear on it? Because you open up the back and there might be something nice in there. I don't. What can be better than this for me? Then my last card on here, I just got this from Marcus Lambeau fan. At the National, I bought this from him. Jersey auto number 73 out of 92 of Reggie White with a beautiful sticker auto with the bright blue ink, and it's in a case. It's in a UV case. This case protects light, so it's not going to be, it's been in a safe deposit box. It's just as safe right here. So like I said, I don't keep it in here forever. I rotate stuff out, and it'll probably get rotated out at some point. So, but that's a little snippet of like Packerland of what I like, just a little, and that's just a little piece of what I have. This is some of the nicer stuff for sure. But I have plenty more. So, and you guys seen it through the years, but it's nice to actually display it. That's the cool part about it. So anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you soon.